So what if I told you that your age isn't a barrier on YouTube, and actually it could be your biggest superpower? So today we're going to be diving into why starting a YouTube channel in your 40s and beyond isn't actually just possible, but also it could be your advantage. I'm going to share 6 reasons why your life experience, perspective and skill set can help you shine on this platform. So I want you to take all this nonsense about being too old to start a YouTube channel, pick it up and throw it out the window, because actually you're in a far better position than a lot of younger creators out there. Let's look why. So first up, I find that older creators generally have a little bit more of a realistic view and outlook. They know that in order to make some money, it's probably going to take some time, energy, hard work, discipline, maybe a little bit of financial investment as well to buy some gear or to get some training. I generally find that they're a little bit more kind of reality driven, eyes wide open, and understand that this isn't going to be easy. And I think that helps because it sets a kind of perfectly realistic expectation from the off. But also you'll find that a lot of YouTubers, the second that they realise it's hard work, they quit.
This is a job! I quit!
Now, if you're midlife, you're probably at the point where you realise anything that you want, and it doesn't have to be YouTube, it could be absolutely anything, you know that it's going to take some commitment. So I find that gives a big advantage. And secondly, and importantly to this point, is if you're a creator like me that's got a family, mortgage, different kind of commitments and responsibilities.
I have so many responsibilities now, Helga.
You've got every motivation to make this work. You're not doing this just to try it for the sake of trying it. You're probably a little bit more savvy with how you spend your time and money. The older you get that little bit of, if I'm going to put some time into something, I'm only going to do it if it's worth it. And I think that's a good advantage that us older creators get. Which is good because motivation on YouTube isn't everything, believe it or not. There's another key factor that can make all of the difference. Now I'm going to get all philosophical on you for a minute and tell you how life is a journey, and in that journey there's lots of ups, lots of downs. We're going to face challenges and we're going to also have achievements. It's all about gaining experience over a period of time. That's what life is. Think of your career. Now personally, I'm in my mid-40s. Now I've worked in IT all my life. That's my career choice.
Oh, nerd alert.
And back when dinosaurs roamed the earth and I left university, I got a job as part of my degree. I got this job and I was working in an IT support position for a company that would take on students. Now the reason they took students on is because they could pay us about 1/3 of the salary of anyone else in that role. So it was worthwhile to them and it also gave me experience. Now 25 plus years has passed since that point and I've gone from kind of the lowest level, worst paid person in the IT role, and I've climbed the ranks, but I've also gained experience. I've made lots of mistakes, I've achieved lots of things. I've had 25 years of that journey of working in IT and all that comes with that. And this is what life gives you, for better or for worse. It gives you insights, lessons, stories. It gives you a bit of depth and relatability so that when you're talking to people and you can talk about these topics and subjects, whether it's career or anything else, it's giving you that relatability factor that only comes through experience and that journey. So think of this like cooking a meal. You're cooking something in a big dish there and it simmers away all day over a long period of time. That's kind of the equivalent to what you are. As it's simmering away, them ingredients, them spices, they all become more flavourful and interesting because it's slowly cooked. Now this is something that perhaps younger creators don't have. Maybe they're a little bit more like a 2-minute microwave meal with a fraction of the taste. Think of it as something that kind of enriches over time, and that's exactly what you've got as an older creator. Which brings us on to the third point, which is something that you've got a massive advantage over younger creators with: authenticity. So let's be honest, most of us can spot fake people a million miles away. Our bullshit radars are finely tuned machines the older that you get. So you in your 40s are at the point in life where you know who you are and what you can give. You're not trying to be someone else, you're not trying to fake it. You are you, you've got your stories, you've got that relatability, and that will build a kind of genuine relationship with people that want to view your content. And here's a little secret: the viewers that are watching your content are going to value that authenticity. Think of this like meeting an old friend that doesn't sugarcoat things. They give you real talk. They call a spade if you like. And if you do this and you are unapologetically you're going to build an audience that trusts you, likes you, and it's going to give you that kind of platform, if you like, that you can create your content. People will value that, and who knows, the next steps might be that you want to sell digital products or recommend products or start building up different income streams, and that all comes back to that one thing. It comes back to whether the viewer has got that trust in what you're saying and you. So this one is for the push button instant millionaires out there that believe what the gurus tell them, that you can just instantly make an absolute fortune without any effort, hard work or time spent, which is absolute bollocks. So the key to growth on YouTube is consistency. Yep, it's being consistent, it's over time, creating content, improving your skills, all the stuff that you probably know anyway from other parts of your life. Think of the strongest relationships that you've got, it probably takes consistency. Think of your career, it takes consistency, showing up each day, showing the boss what you're capable of, developing your skills and kind of all of the good things that come with that.
Just show up every day, scribble your name in a bunch of documents, and we'll pay you 16 crap loads a year.
And what drives consistency? Well, think of patience and resilience, both of which, if you've raised a family or built a career, you'll know the importance of. These qualities are key to growing on YouTube, which is often a marathon rather than a sprint. So you're going to need to demonstrate patience, resilience, and therefore consistency. Now, younger creators out there probably have the patience of a gnat and they're chasing that kind of quick fame. And some of them get it, fair play. I don't kind of begrudge anyone any success whatsoever. This isn't a young versus old kind of thing. This is about showing you the qualities that you've got as someone that's a little bit older, perhaps midlife, like me in mid-40s, and showing you how everything you've achieved so far in your life is exactly the same if you want to start and grow a YouTube channel. So imagine your YouTube journey like a long scenic drive rather than a high-speed chase over 500 meters. You're in it for the long haul, you're battle hardened, and you know exactly what it's going to take to get there. And it's this steady approach, but also the next point, that are going to be essential to everything you want to achieve. It's Jackanory time. When it comes to having success on any content creation platform, and I don't mean just YouTube, this could be Facebook, Instagram, anything, one key skill that you need to kind of develop is storytelling. Now, storytelling isn't just about words, it's about connecting with people. Now, I'm guessing over your lifetime so far, you've probably got lots of stories where you can make people laugh, smile, think, relate, maybe even a little bit of a cry.
It'll be like this one time at band camp.
By sharing these stories in your content, you're helping people get to know you. It creates that kind of warmth and relatability like we mentioned before. So with so many years worth of experience and life under your belt, you've probably got enough stories that you can talk about and people will relate to as well. Think of it this way, you're like a library filled with books from people's favourite authors. Every story that you tell draws people in and makes them more familiar and kind of understanding and appreciative of the content you're creating. Now with YouTube, there's a lot of things that you need to learn, like video editing, scripting, using some of the tools that can help you do these things faster. And first of all, that's what my channel's for. I'm going to show you all the tech and tools that will help you create content even around your busy life. So make sure you hit subscribe. But second of all, the skills that you probably think you need to learn for YouTube aren't as big as you might expect because you've already got a lot of these skills. All of the skills and abilities that you've built up throughout your career or through your family, friendships, hobbies, anything and everything really, you've developed these life skills such as communication, problem solving, time management. All of these are essential to YouTube and you're already light years ahead of most younger creators, so use that to your advantage. Yes, you've got to learn the YouTube specific skills, but that's nothing that you cannot achieve. Soft skills, if you like, you've already got, so make the most of them. Picture yourself as like this Swiss Army knife of different skills and abilities. You've already got most of the really useful little gadgets on that knife and you just need to develop a few other on the side, and I'm going to help you do that anyway. So if you've been wondering if you're too old to start a YouTube channel and create content, then think again. It's actually your secret advantage. You've already got a lot of the transferable skills. You already know what it takes to commit to something and to achieve something. Your life experience gives you that relatability, that resilience, that patience, and also That understanding that with hard work and time, you can achieve anything that you want to. So just be yourself. Your audience is out there. They're just waiting for your wisdom, knowledge, and experience. So go create that content and show them. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If there's anything that you want me to cover, then let me know in the comments. But first, you're going to want to watch the video coming up next because that will massively help you start your channel.